Hello, I'm Julie. Today we're going to talk about scripting. It really works like magic. The scripting is a journaling method, and I really like to share those things because I like to share things that are practical tools, things that you can really apply and use, and it's really helpful. And this is one of the things, just like journaling, this is a journaling method that really helps me. So let's talk about it. Scripting is how it sounds. You really script something. So you can use it for scripting an event, something that's going to happen, or something you're calling in, or script a day. And it's really fun to play with this. In the beginning, I used to use scripting just for traveling days, or days where something out of the ordinary was happening, some kind of event that I want to call in and set intentions for. So it's really fun to use it for traveling because there are all the elements, all the things that you wish to happen in a certain way. So it's like you put in all the little steps for traveling and you set an intention for each step. For example, how you're going to wake up, what the mood you're choosing to be in, and the travel to the airport, how the airport's going to be and feel like, and how it's going to be in the plane and all the steps, and you just set the mood for it. You set how you want to feel, how is things you want it to go. That's a good example for how you can use scripting. And you can also use for something out of the ordinary that's happening. You're going to participate in some kind of event or some kind of something out of the ordinary. You want to call in the set intentions, and you visualize how you want it to go, what kind of frequency you want to be in, how you want things to happen in certain ways. The thing is, just like with the journaling methods, it's not a tense energy. You're not controlling the things that's going to happen for you in the day, in the traveling, or in anything. It's not like you're controlling the aspects of everything. This is about, see how you're dialing a radio, and imagine there's all these frequencies available for you. You're just tuning in and searching and seeing which one you prefer. And you tune into that frequency and you feel how it feels. So the words and the visualization thing are just helping you to set the tone, the frequency that you're choosing, how you want to feel, how you want to see it. It doesn't mean that all the things are going to happen the way you said it, but what you're doing is creating magic. You're creating this aspect of magic in your day, and things are going to align for you, just the matching your frequency, the frequency that you chose. So this could look various different ways. You really are open for things to work and show you this magic, this feeling that you chose, okay? So it's really not about, oh, I said it's going to be this way, and now I'm expecting the things to go the way that I wrote. No. Also, you always finish with this or something better, right? But still, these are just words, just ways for you to set the intention of higher frequency, to see things from a higher perspective. So say you set an intention for some traveling to go a certain way, and then your car breaks down on the way. You understand that you chose the frequency to be in. So your job, how you show up, is to keep this frequency. And that's how journaling works, as a tool to remind you that you chose this frequency. So it's easy for you to stay there because you already set the intention. You already made a choice in the morning. So when the car breaks down, you are in total peace. You see that this is a magic thing that happened. It's something that is serving you. It's just didn't look the way you thought it would look like, but it's still serving you. You can keep that higher perspective because you are in that higher frequency, in the higher vibration. So I explained to you how to use in these special days, like when you have to travel or an event and you script and you put it right. And there's another way to do it. It's like integrating it with journaling. So it's just a way to still choose your frequency for the day, but without really step-by-step scripting that day and visualizing how you want the day to go. This is very fun to play with. Sometimes you can do the scripting method just for any random day, just to call in certain elements for the day, some certain things that will be really fun if they happen. So then Oh, the thing is also very important to talk about is how you do the scripting is you write it as if it already happened and you are just telling the story. So you're feeling the feelings of how it felt when it happened, the day that you were preparing yourself to happen. So it's just like you're telling yourself a story, like you're writing a diary of something that already happened, but it didn't happen yet. So you say how you felt, and you're always in that space of gratitude. Like, oh, it's so amazing that this happened. Oh, it was so beautiful that this thing worked out perfectly for me, like totally in my favor. And it was so amazing. And you're celebrating and you're in gratitude and you're talking about your day that way. That's scripting. So you can use it in all the fun ways that you can think about. The days that I do scripting is the day that I call in magic. So I always feel I'm open for magic. So something magical will happen a day, and it could look any kind of different ways, right? It could be something really simple, but then you have trained yourself to see the magic in it, right? That makes it really fun. It's really nice to play with this feeling and to just keep calling in more magic, and that's the word also I always put in. Today has been a very magical day, or today there's some element, something that felt really magical. So I always put that word in also just to keep myself in that frequency. That's what I choose. For you, some other word, some other feeling might work better for you. Maybe it's the feeling of gratitude. Maybe it's like the feeling of being in awe. I don't know. Just like start playing with it, playing with the feelings and how your day go from there. And the next day you play with different feelings and different ways of writing it. But it's always, remember, you're not controlling anything. You're not, it's not a tense energy. It's just a fun way to choose your frequency, to see things from a higher perspective, to keep expanding, to keep seeing it from that higher frequency. And it's a lot of fun. So this is important to keep reminding yourself you're doing this because it's fun, because it's really working like magic every time. And it's an experiment. You can experiment how it feels. Also talking about experimenting, there is another way that I like to use this, and it's singing. And I will do this when I am driving early in the morning or in the beginning, the first part of the day. And then I save my journaling to do it in a car, and I do it as if I'm singing. So that's really fun way to do it. And it helps because there is this element of sound frequency, there's this element of being fun, and then you start rhyming, and then you start playing with this, and things really work beautifully with this method too. There's another method where you just visualize, just set yourself in that frequency, in that vibration, just by visualizing, setting intention for the day. Another way is to whisper. I use this a lot for my night routine, where I whisper things that I'm calling in for the night. So scripting is choosing how you are going to show up for the day. You set the intention of how you want to show up. So I think this is really beautiful, fun tool to use. I hope you like it. I hope you're gonna use it, and do reach out if you have any questions, or if you wanna talk about ways that you write or anything that comes up for you. I would love to answer your questions or give you suggestions. And if you want to see this, the tips for journaling in written form, there is a blog post with this video too, a link in the description. So remember, everything's working out in your favor, even when it doesn't look like it or it doesn't feel like it, it is. So trust it, you're showing up in your highest frequency, and that's already magic. Let me know how it goes. I see you in the next video. Ciao.